slide is, I think you guys would be familiar with. As we had talked, as you can see here that this is the interface of DUT versus test bench, right? There is a driver sitting very next to this interface, which is driving the signals, and there is a monitor sitting on the other hand, which is monitoring the signals, right? And then these two, the driver is getting the packets or the transactions from a transactor sitting behind it. All these transactions are generated by the generator, and configuration is something like the registers of the RTL, which is giving you a particular configuration. Based on that, generator is making the packet, giving it to the transactor, and then transactor is accumulating them and then giving it to the driver, which is driving based on the protocol being followed on these interface signals. When they are driven, it comes to DUT, and DUT will be responding accordingly and then spitting out the output. As soon as it spits out the output, here is our monitor sitting. It has to sample based on the protocol again, the protocol that has been followed on these interface signals, right? Otherwise, if you have messed up something in that, you would be sampling something wrong. And when it has sampled, it will make a packet out of this. It will give it to the transactor. It will make a packet, and then the packet will go to checker. The initial packet, the driven packet, will come from this side, and then the checker will compare both the things and give the results. Okay. So as we another thing is to note here is that we call the generated packet as the actual thing, the actual packet that has been generated, and then the whatever is generated is called the expected one, because you know that in advance what is expected. Okay. And then whatever is DOT actually is driving onto the interface and going back to the checker is called a actual packet. Okay. So this terminology is very much used when you write the test benches and when you want to spit out the results. When you are spitting out the result, you would want to, when let's say there is some data mismatch, right? So and when you are coming out of the test bench and you want to print some results, so obviously you would be printing out, okay, what is the reason of test bench failing? This was my expected packet, and this was my actual packet, something like that. Like that you would want to print, so that by just looking at that, you would know, okay, which one is wrong. Okay. So